What's going on, Gary? What's good? What's good? What's going on? Welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? Hope you're having a nice weekend. I hope you had a great week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one, again, shout out to you, the whole family. The queen is here. The queen is up in here. We got Garrett and we got the queen of the stream up in this thing, man.
Okay, there was some. Hold on, I got pissed off. Some kind of wrong here.
Happy New
Hold on.
Year to you, Sweet Coco, and the whole family.
You
Happy
got
New Year
me in?
to Teresa and everybody's watching. What's
Is that
up?
me?
Yeah, I hear you good.
Okay.
Coming
Okay,
through
what's
loud
up?
and
What's up?
clear.
Happy New Year to everybody. That's what's up. What's up? All right,
Good
Gary.
evening
Happy
to
New
you.
Year to you,
You as
Coco,
well,
and
Queen.
the family. Latrice, what's up? What's up, beautiful? Happy New Year to you and your beautiful family. That what's up.
2026.
Yeah, we in
2026.
this. We in this. So, hey, we're
It's,
gonna
it's
see what
gonna
it's gonna do. You feel
it's
me?
gonna take me
We
about
blessed.
what did y'all
We
do,
blessed.
man? I didn't do nothing but just chill and just say a prayer to God to protect everybody I know and love, my family, everybody I know and love, y'all and
Yeah.
y'all family. And hopefully
Count
we
our
have this
blessing,
good
dog.
holiday.
Count our blessing. You
That's
feel me?
great.
Just count our blessing.
There you go. There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? You just don't know, you know, until you know. You know what I'm talking about? On God knows. You know, we don't know nothing. On God knows. We can't see the future. We can't see what's ahead of us. You know what I'm talking about? What's down the street. On
Oh yeah,
God
we
knows
feeling
best.
better. Let them know we feeling
Everything
better,
be all
man.
right for everybody. You feel me?
Let them know we
So
feeling
yeah.
better, man. We feeling better.
Yeah. Every now and then, yeah, you had to blow my nose, but so far so good.
Oh yeah.
Had to blow my nose. We had
I
to
had
blow
a
my
rough,
nose because we
I had a
stopped up
rough
here
few
and there,
days.
but so far so good.
Yeah, I had a
Appreciate
rough
that,
few
Gary.
days.
Trying not to get
Okay,
sick no
black
more.
eyed peas. Yeah, we had black eyed peas and roast. Yeah.
Trying not to get sick no more. That shit ain't no joke. You feel me?
What
And I wear my
happened?
mask. Wear
What
my
happened?
mask around. If I ain't wearing it, I got my spray in my hand, and you know what I'm saying. Got my mask on the side, so that's in case somebody get a cough in the store somewhere. I'm putting that shit on because
Yeah,
I don't
because
want
you know
that.
that super bug is out. That
Yeah.
super flu, and it's
hmm
out of control here in Georgia. I'm
It's
hearing it's
bad.
out of control in New York, and it's spreading
Yeah.
rapidly all over the country.
It's
And where's
bad.
the CDC at? Where is our CDC coming out telling us what to do and try to guide us through this super bug that's out
And
here?
all yeah, they quiet. But
Yeah,
this
where's
this this this
RFK Jr. at? Why is he so exactly, Garrett? Let's pray no sickness.
yeah.
2026, exactly. Miss Notch, what's good? What's going on?
Hey, what's
Okay,
going on? What's going on?
we're glad you're
Oh,
here.
hope you feel better. We hey,
Absolutely, absolutely.
before we before the new year,
They
we was
fired,
sick.
right?
I was
Exactly.
bad off,
They
Miss
fired.
Notch. I was bad off. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what's going. I don't know what's going around making these people sick. You know what I'm saying? But it was bad. So I hope you
All hail to
uh
the queen.
feel better.
All hail
You
to
know
the
what I'm saying?
queen.
My queen, all
We got
hail
both
to the
our
queen.
queens in here,
She said she feeling bad, D.
and that's why I'm
So I
glad
hope
she's
she
here.
feel better.
Yeah,
God
she don't
told
have
me
to
we
be
were feeling
here
sick
with
too.
us, and I'm glad she's here. We got both our queens here,
Yeah, got both
and
on me
we
here.
got a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, you know that I'm gonna tell y'all something. No president has ever dominated the news cycle like Trump. Trump is a ratings king. No president. I'm talking about wall to wall coverage. All right,
Mm-hmm.
of this man. I mean, it's every
They
day.
love him.
I mean, think about this. Okay, I got you. She said it's her chronic stuff acting up. You know,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
glad
I
you're
hope
here.
you feel
I'm
better. But
glad
I'm
you're here.
glad you're in. Yeah. Yeah. So
But
shout me snatch out. That what's up, baby. I see you.
when Trump leaves the scene, the news organization don't know what to do with themselves. Like, what are we going to talk
Mm-hmm.
about now? We have nothing to
Mm-hmm.
talk about. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
every day is Trump this, Trump that. What did
True
he
that,
tweet?
yeah.
Who's he invading? Epstein files. Trump,
Mm-hmm.
Trump, 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 Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Who's he trying to put in jail today? It's everything. Every day is this man, this
And
Trump,
then and then he
Trump
then when they
mania.
interview, and then he would do
I know,
interviews, then he
Latricia. I
going to
know.
sleep. When he do an interview, he going to sleep. Yeah, Steve. Every
Yeah,
time he do
just
interview, he go to
it's
sleep.
always something.
It's always something with him.
Yeah.
Always something.
I
Then
remember, do you remember the days when Biden was in office and Obama? I mean, you see him, you may see something maybe once a week they do a little press conference or whatnot, and you never really see them like that. But Trump is every day. He's on the press conference every day from the Oval Office, or on the Mar-a-Lago holding the press conference, or he's on the press conference outside of his jet, outside of Air Force One. He's always giving press conferences every single day. And that's why at that time when he disappeared for like 2 days, people thought he had died because we so used to seeing him every day.
Yeah. And then when then don't forget about falling asleep.
Yeah.
He was standing up earlier when they was talking about blowing up that what it is?
Venezuela.
Yeah. He was falling asleep then.
He was
falling asleep standing up.
He was
the man's sick. The man is sick, dog. Sick and mean.
When he was having a press conference today, he was about to fall asleep. He was kind of
standing up. He about to fall asleep standing up.
Oh, I gotta go find that clip.
Yeah, go look at it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't watch it. I watched some of it.
Go back and look at when he was standing up and how he looking. And I want you to make copies so you can play it next weekend, Lord willing, when we come back on. Let them see it.
But now the world is on edge because what he's gonna do next? He don't tell nobody. Nobody knew this was coming.
Yeah, until he started blowing. Yeah, I was shocked.
You know, and now
then he brought the man, his wife, to the United States.
Yeah,
and brought that stupid old.
Now he's talking about Cuba. He's talking about other countries. Greenland now. He's talking about other countries. I mean, now these other countries like Mexico, he said he brought up about Mexico. He brought about Cuba, Greenland. They're going to be nervous as hell now. You know?
Because ain't nobody stopping him. If he want to blow him up, he'll blow him up. Whatever he want to do, he's going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
They're going to take it or they're going to fight back. This man crazy. Hey, what's up, bro? Happy New Year to you.
Right. Shout out to man. Happy New Year to you.
What's up?
Who knows what he's going to do next? Who knows? Let's go ahead and get into it, man, because we got a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's up, JNL? What's going on, JNL?
Happy New Year to you too, bro. What's up?
Trying to turn into Israel surrounded by enemies. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, man. I mean, you just never know with this guy. Every day is something. All right, Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. Let the peace of Christ rule in your heart, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful. And then the last one, Psalms 118, verse 20. This is the gate of the Lord. Only those who do what is right can go through it. Amen.
God is good all the time. All the time, God is good.
So let's talk about this whole thing that's going on in Venezuela. I mean, I'm mixed about it. I don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction and just say, oh, it's bad. Thank you, Latrice.
I appreciate it.
What are y'all feelings about this? I would love to know what the chat is thinking because, look, I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, all right? And now truth be standing to protect billionaire interests, capitalism, end of the world. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but I don't want to have a knee-jerk reaction to think every time he does something is bad. I'm like 50-50 with this whole thing.
Okay, what you thinking about? How you spin this?
Okay,
how
we know that Maduro is a bad dude. All right,
because he is. I don't know about the dude. I don't know about it.
He was not liked by his own people, and I saw the video of people celebrating in the street. All right, so no, he wasn't a good dude. All right, so
What about this though? He wasn't a threat to us though. What they got to do with us?
Yeah, that's the thing that's what I'm trying to understand is why did Trump feel the need to do this?
See what I'm talking about? I want to let Latrice explain that. They know. They pretty much know what it is.
I don't know how to feel about this because
Tom ain't right about this.
Because it can't be about drugs. Because he was charged with drug trafficking. All right. But everybody's talking about the double standards because he just freed this guy here, Juan Orlando Hernandez.
And he's the biggest drug dealer across the damn nation.
Yeah.
Then they asked about him. Talking about he been threatening people, was bullying him, picking on him, so he had to step in and help him. Really? He's a drug dealer.
Right, Latrice. Right, man. Right. This guy was in charge of funneling 400 tons of.
See what I'm talking about?
It does. And that's what it's all about. It's all about oil. That's what it's all about.
That's it. I knew she gonna get to it. That's it. That's why he did what he did. Boom. She said it. She said, nobody's stupid. We know what's up.
But my thing about this is they're all over the place. It can't be about drugs. Can't be about drugs, or you wouldn't let
that's a big drug dealer right there next to him. He freed him.
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard.
What Latrice just said. What you just said. Oh,
again, he's a bad guy, but we just can't do this to a side. No. Just go in and just kidnap their leader and take them off. We just can't do that. All right, and then
Tony's probably trying.
Yeah, he did.
So that's what it is about. Money. Right. It's about money, power. It's about money and power and control. That's all Trump and them is all about. Money, power, and trying to control shit.
But you know something I feel. You know something I feel is going to be a double standard, right? This is what I feel. All right, I feel like that Trump right now, Congress is allowing him to do whatever he wants to do. He can do whatever he wants to do. He don't even have to seek authorization from them. But see,
he's gonna do it.
If a Democrat wins in 2028, Congress cannot come back and say
shit.
Right, man. Congress cannot then come back and say, well, you're a Democrat president. You got to seek authority.
But no, they ain't.
Before him had to go through Congress to get authorization to do this.
On everything. You right.
Even when he hit Iran, he never sought authority from Congress. What are they there for? It's in the Constitution. It's illegal. Here it is. And this guy's MAGA. Trump attacked Venezuela and kidnapped Maduro, which is illegal under U.S. and international law. According to the U.S. Constitution, a president may not initiate an attack on a foreign nation without congressional approval. All right? And the reason why he's doing this is because Republicans are terrified of him. They're afraid of MAGA. So they just say whatever he wants. But here's the thing, though. It's going to be hypocritical for them to stop a Democrat president wins 2028. I guarantee you the rules are going to apply again. Democrats aren't going to be able to do shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's not going to be fair because a Democrat president is going to be blocked. The Supreme Court is not going to be backing that Democratic president. That Democrat president is going to...
If they're going to let that cricket...
is not going to have this kind of power.
Is they going to let them cricket Supreme Court people still be there after this? They need to be fired too. They need to be kicked out. Right along with Trump. For this bullshit, bro. They need to be gone too.
But bro, I want to also remind y'all, and Matt, Latrice, I think Notch, right, and Gary. Y'all remember on the old channel? Y'all remember when MAGA used to come in there and we used to go back and forth? What one of the things that MAGA used to say all the time to me? Number one, they said that Trump was going to bring down the prices. Wrong. Number two, they said he was going to make everything cheaper. Wrong. Number three, they said what? No new wars. Remember that? That? Joe Biden was helping Ukraine out and giving them money. And
they were having a fit about that.
They were saying that Joe Biden
was having a fit about that.
And he's starting all these wars. I repeat, we had no wars under Joe Biden. All right?
Not like this.
Wars under Joe Biden. All right? But MAGA kept saying that. And then they kept saying, well, Trump, we had no wars. Everything was cheap. Well, what are your excuses now? We told them about Project 2025, right? And they laughed. But y'all remember, they kept saying that over and over again. No new wars. Now look at all of the countries that Trump has bombed. Iran, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, Venezuela, Nigeria. All right? And then Iran is talking shit back, saying that they're gonna fight back if we attack them. You know. So
And
yeah.
they should. I think they should.
My thing is that it's like they when it's Trump, they don't care. They don't care, man. Where's all these people that was whining about, oh, we sending all our money to Ukraine? Look, Trump just gave Israel another 8.6 billion to commit more genocide.
What?
Right, Latrice, the facts. Facts. Absolute facts. Yep. He just gave Netanyahu. I mean, if you look at what's going on in Palestine, man, it looks they still over there starving those people, and they still.
And look, all I can say to them motherfuckers, they were talking shit about Joe Biden, and you know, and wishing the worst on Joe, and here this motherfucker in here doing the most and the worst president ever, and nobody saying anything. To me, I'm shaming them. I'm shaming the supporter and the motherfuckers who sitting back quiet ain't saying nothing about this piece of shit doing what he's doing. Shame on them. Shame on them. And you did, and I witnessed to it. Everybody witnessed to the bullshit you took from this shit.
My
this piece of shit in here now. We're looking at that.
I know, man. I know. And it doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. And the thing about it, man, the people that was giving Kamala a hard
time, her too. They were talking shit about her too.
About Trump. You notice that? The same people that was protesting, holding up signs at her rallies, and Kamala actually had some policies that she wanted to do. And I believe Kamala, she had one, maybe she would not have given Israel so much money to do what he's doing to the people in Palestine. But they're not protesting Trump at all. You notice that? They're not saying anything about what Trump is doing and giving all this money to Netanyahu. You know, they giving him a pass, but they gave Kamala hell for that shit. You know, but I mean, the guardrails are off now. I mean, who's going to check Trump? He can do whatever he wants, and that what scares me.
Well, all I can say is,
right, man,
I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep praying. And we're gonna see what it do, what my prayer is gonna do, because I am talking to God. Because ain't nobody above God. Hold up, ain't nobody above God. So these motherfuckers right here trying to praise Trump as God, they going to hell and fuck them for going on this fuck shit. This man is evil. This man is evil. He's not the president for the country. He just don't give a shit. And the things he's doing is blatantly low down and dirty. So yeah, this shit, D, I'm telling you, mark my word, it's gonna come to an end.
Well, watch what I tell you. Let me say this, man.
It's gonna come to an end. And I want a supporter to be mad when Democrats take it, because Democrats gonna take it, gonna take the House back. Democrats gonna take the House back. And the ones that been quiet about this bullshit about Trump, don't come with that shit talking up. Period.
Well,
we ain't cool no more.
I don't understand why they did this. And if
Democrats gonna get the House back.
Is he going to do this to Greenland? Is he going to do this to Cuba? Because he said they're talking about Cuba. They're talking about Mexico. I mean, you just can't.
Where he just going in and taking people's country. They're doing the fuck you want because he can.
You just can't go in and kidnap the leaders of these countries and just take it over like that.
Really?
The sovereign countries. You're not.
It's making America look like a thug. Making America like a thug or bully. It's just make us look bad, D. The shit that he's doing, he literally put us in danger.
I'm just saying, I just never thought we could just go in and just take over a country like that.
We can't. No. Yeah, we can't. And for them to sit back and let him do that, them motherfuckers, listen here. Trust me when I tell you, all them bitches, including supporter, hell is waiting on you.
Well, I do want to, and I hear people say, I hear people say, what is Congress going to do? The people who want to do something are in the minority. Right, facts. Congress, yeah, as long as Republicans control both the House and the Senate, nothing's going to happen. Right, they're not going to do anything. Right, he's going to be able to do whatever he wants. Right, yeah, that's no telling what he's going to do next. There's absolutely no telling. And then, you know what? You know the thing about it is that none of them knew in Congress all this is going to happen. None of them knew. As a matter of fact, Trump gave Fox News an interview and discussed it with them before he even talked to members of Congress that were supposed to know about this. You know, he talked to Fox News before he talked to them. Now, and then that's that dictator mindset, the attitude that I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and nobody can question me. You know, so I mean, there's no telling what he may do next.
Because I believe Supreme Court being bought.
Maybe
that's why these motherfuckers been bought. That's why they send back. They breaking laws too. They letting this motherfucker do what he's doing, which is wrong. It's illegal. So they've been bought. Everybody that allowed Trump to do the fuck he wants has been bought, and it's fucked up. Money, pretty much control whatever the fuck you want to do. Money. That's fucked up, D. That's fucked
and
up.
then even military scenes finalists won't ever see standing for a flag. Yeah. And I want to talk about his health because everybody's talking about Trump's health. All right. And people believe that he kind of let it slip, that there's something going on with him health-wise. And I'm not wishing this on him, but I think he's more unhealthier than Biden was. He is. Trump has a lot of health issues.
He do.
Won't ever see me standing for it. I mean, he falls asleep a lot. All right. And then they noticed that they spotted a hole in his good hand.
What?
He said, I wish. They spotted a hole. He says he takes 300 minutes. Yeah, I saw that. Did y'all see that? That's a hole. That's his good hand. And there's a hole in it. I mean, even the news said the hand sparked social media speculation. Here's another one that says that bruises spread. Drug report highlights alarming stories on the hole in his hand. One of them is discolored. He keep it covered with makeup, and the other one has a hole in it. So I don't know what's going on with Trump and with his hands. All right, and then they talk about his diet. Look what he eats, man. This man is going on 80 years old. He has all these. He don't have to eat bad. He's a billionaire. He don't have to eat bad. Why do he eat so much junk food? You know what I'm saying? He don't have to eat like this. But look what his like one of his diets are. The president McDonald's feast includes French fries, a quarter pounder hamburger, Big Mac, a fish fillet o fish. The order totals 1,960 calories, nearly an entire day recommended intake, and around 220 milligrams of cholesterol. I mean, and then he eats chocolate. He's drinking chocolate milkshakes. I mean, my goodness, man. I mean,
not only he's the oldest president, unhealthy one too. He's the oldest and the ugly. Well, let me stop. Well, fuck it. This is a whole nother fuck you want. The ugliest president we have and unhealthy one. So damn D. All the shit that he eating, I ain't gonna lie, I'm eating it too. Well, except the chocolate milk. No, I'm eating chocolate milk.
You bad too.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna put it all on this jerk, but I eat bad too.
I believe that. Yes, I believe that Stephen Miller, and JD Vance kind of running things in the background. I believe Stephen Miller.
Oh, y'all think so? You think that what it is? But D, if that's the case, then
right now,
Trump running this. Trump doing whatever they want to do. They can't tell Trump shit.
What's going on?
They can't tell Trump shit.
I don't think he knows what's going on. I really don't.
Yeah, he do. Yes, he do. He don't care. Yes, he do. They telling him. He know. He playing dumb around y'all, but he knows exactly what's going on.
He's supposed to wear those compression socks for his bad blood circulation. He's not even doing that.
And see, D, they can't tell him nothing.
I saw that.
They can't tell him nothing. Look, they can't tell him nothing because if they go tell him the truth, then they fired. So they had to go along with the program.
And then another thing is that he's in the middle of the night spreading conspiracy theories video. You notice that?
Yeah, ain't nobody stopping him. They're scared to tell him stop that president, Mr. President. You supposed to be doing that, but yeah, let him do that.
And now people believe that he has dementia. And you know why? They believe he gave it away. You know how he accidentally gave away that he may have dementia?
Ah,
You keep talking about these tests, these cognitive tests that they give him. You're supposed to take one, right? But Trump is on his third test, and he's bragging about it. All right, so Trump sounds as Trump seems to confirm dementia fears.
That's bad.
And what they're saying is Trump went out there and talking about how he aced another one of these tests, and they're saying that they gave him three of these tests. All right, that could be. Right. If they're giving you these tests back to back, that means one thing.
They see something
wrong.
They gotta see something. They see something about him.
Giving him these dementia tests over and over. They said you only supposed to get that like maybe one time. Trump is on his third one. Right. So if they keep giving it to him over and over,
something's wrong.
That they think there's a problem.
Yeah, but it is a problem.
You think, oh, I can get out there and brag about it. Just prove that I don't have dementia, but you're giving it away because apparently they see a problem if they keep testing you like that. All right. And then he's, I saw that. Yeah. And then another thing is that he's been played on the world stage by Putin. Did you see how Putin played him again?
What happened?
See, every time he meets with Zelensky, he calls Putin before. And I believe Putin just tell him what to tell Zelensky. Because why every time you have a one-on-one meeting with Zelensky, you have to call Putin first. And nobody knows what they're talking about because he don't allow nobody to listen in on the conversation. So we really don't know what they're talking about. All right?
He's not good.
I don't know why Putin is doing this.
They can't put that publicly. The conversation's not good. It's not good.
I don't know if he's doing this to embarrass Trump or he just playing Trump or just, I don't know, to make Trump look weak on the world stage. But he told Trump that somebody tried to blow his house up. All right? His house. And Trump, right off the bat, before going to his own FBI, CIA and all that to get confirmation, Trump immediately believed it. He believed it.
Wait a minute. Putin told Trump that somebody trying to blow the house up.
Yeah, a drone hit his house. And right off the bat, Trump got on TV talking about how angry he was about it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And a lot of Republicans called him out. All right. Come to find out, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. But Trump got on TV talking about how angry he was about it. All right.
So that 211 lizard that lied to the little phone box president of ours. Yeah, that little 211 lizard lied to that little phone box president of ours.
Right.
Really?
Right. And even Republicans are calling Trump out for that, saying that this guy here said, Bacon said that President Trump and his team should get the facts first before assuming blame. Putin is a well-known bold-faced liar. So why does Trump keep falling for this? Every time this man tells him something, he gets on TV and repeats it. All right? This is weird how Putin is playing Trump like this on the world stage. And I don't know because Trump is just older now and because his old age and this Putin is just playing with his head like this. This is just weird.
Nah, just saying.
He was briefed on it and he was told his house was never attacked. But Trump
he still went with the lie.
Yeah, he believed it. Like a fiddle. He's been played by Putin on the world stage. And get this.
Putin thinks something wrong with him. And something is wrong with him.
Get this. They was asking a member of his staff about it on TV. Did he believe that Putin's house was attacked? And he was too afraid to even answer it. Because he didn't want to make Trump mad. I mean, you can't tell the truth. Because you don't want to beat him.
They ain't with all that number. They ain't all about the truth. It's all lies with them.
Who is afraid to tell him the truth.
Yeah, that's why the shit happening like it is, D, because they don't want to be straight up with him.
But my thing is, no world leader. Look, Trump rolled out the red carpet. This dude had our troops bow to him like that, roll out the red carpet. None of these leaders treat Putin like that. No world leader praises Putin like Trump.
Look at it laughing right now. Look at it laughing now.
Look, no world leader.
The most little guy. And he's ugly too.
Right, exactly.
He's a bad boy.
No world leader. Do you think
Short
president? Do you
and
think
ugly.
president? Bro, do you think
Bad
President Xi would take Putin's word over his own intelligence?
Hell no.
Do you think Kim Jong-un will believe
Hell no.
people, but Trump does?
Because Trump like him.
He keeps playing
Trump
Trump.
want to be just like him. He like him. He want to be just like this man. It's this creep.
He got some kind of leverage on him. I believe he got some kind of leverage on him. And I also want to talk about going back to his health. People are talking about he seemed to have a hard time going down some steps a few days ago. Let me play the video. Let me show you what I'm talking about. He had to hit his leg. It almost like he was hitting his leg to get it to move. Yeah.
To make his leg move.
Yeah. Here's a video right here. Hold on, here you go. Fair use, YouTube. Saw that?
Yeah.
Then they talked about how slow, like he was barely getting on the steps.
She want to see it again.
Okay, let me play it again. Snap his leg. Right.
Whoa, with all that mouth, it's sure taking baby step back.
Well, if Trump fall off, he falls.
All that mouth is sure taking baby step. All right,
if he falls, it might take him out. So yeah, people were talking about he had to smack his leg 2 times to go down the steps. So it clearly there's a lot of stuff going on with it. Look, is it saying how dumb too much of America is to vote for this dude twice? Right. Trump might give Putin some neck. I'm just not understanding why another man
that's a good one.
would be that spitting on Putin. Let me see here.
Now, that's crazy.
Now,
look here.
He's waking that bag.
Right.
That's what it is. Latrice, that's exactly what it is. Yep.
What?
He didn't like smack it to kind of wake it up. But look, let me make it clear. I'm not.
Latrice already coming
I'm not hoping. I've seen people online that don't like him saying they think he's gonna pass away this year. I'm not rooting for anything like that to happen. I'm talking about because the media is talking about it, and I don't think we're getting the full truth of what's going on. I don't think they're telling us the truth about it. All right. Yeah, you're right. So I hope the man is in good health. All right. I hope the man is in good health. I don't wish nothing bad on him, but I'm just saying that I think there's a lot more going on. And what do y'all think about this whole thing with these Somalis that they are these daycare, this fraud they're supposed to be committing in Minnesota? What do y'all think about that? I mean,
what?
Yeah, all this fraud. This guy right here went undercover to expose the supposed fraud that's going on with these daycares in Minnesota with these Somalians. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Them Somalians got to feel right like dumbasses right now for voting for Trump right now. I mean, but this
is one he called stinking, right? Funky.
Huh?
That's what Trump calling out wild bad. They trash.
Yeah, the Somalis in Minnesota. But my thing about this though, I think that these Somalis are being targeted because now if that is fraud being committed, it needs to be exposed. I'm not excusing that. I would never excuse that. But what I'm saying is that I feel like they're just being targeted because they're black. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he didn't even want them. He said he didn't want them in the country. He said their country stinks.
Trash, stink, yeah.
And I just think it's rooted in racism. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think the Somalis are being harassed right now, if you think about it. Because if they're going out, you think they're being set up. But see, the thing about it, Trump is gaslighting his supporters to go after these people. I mean, the same way he said about the Haitians, they're eating cats and dogs. And you remember a lot of Haitians.
That was rude.
Right, Latrice, right. But you remember the Haitians were getting death threats. They were getting bomb threats, all right, in Springfield because of this lie Trump told. And then, this whole thing with Abrego Garcia with this whole knuckles. I mean, Trump is the gaslighter in chief. But if it was about fraud, if it was about fraud, and he don't like Tim Walz either. He don't like Tim Walz. All right. I think he wants to put Tim Walz in jail, if you think about it. He don't like Tim Walz.
Somebody do right there.
Racism. Ain't that's where Brian C. live? No, Brian C. live in Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. This Minnesota. But
he don't like that dude. Trump don't like him, right?
Kamala's running mate. That was Kamala's running mate.
Okay, I got you.
But my thing is that if it was about fraud, then I mean, why did you shut down an investigation into Tom Harmon, who was on tape taking a bribe? All right, this man is on tape taking a bribe, and he's never denied it either. Tom Harmon was asked directly, "Did you take a bribe?" And he said he didn't even answer the question. So he was on tape doing it. All right. If it was all about fraud, why did you let them out?
That's right.
Why did you free them? It was about fraud. Why only billionaires should be able to commit fraud according to MAGA? Right. If it was about fraud, why did you commute this man's sentence? All right. So and it's true. Trump has pardoned more fraud than any other president combined. So and then Trump himself committed a lot of fraud himself.
You got it right there. That's the list
of all the fraud he's committed. So I just think what they're doing, and then they're discovering that a lot of these buildings that he claimed was empty, there were kids in there. But they don't look. If you show up to a daycare and you got a camera crew with you, you know damn well they're not gonna let you just walk in there and just film people's kids. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those daycares that he claimed were empty were not. They weren't. They did have children in them. You know?
So what's up with the daycare? Why he brought up daycare?
Yeah, because he claimed that they're getting government funding and these daycares are not in operation. But a lot of those daycare were in operation. You know? And
so basically he lied on that too.
Well, here he is talking about it. Exactly, man. Exactly. Here he is talking about
the receipts. D gold.
Know that you're right. How do you know that all the allegations that you're making are true?
How do I know that they're true? Well, we showed you guys what was happening, and then you guys can go ahead and make your own analysis.
We're coming so we can make our own analysis. Are you 100% sure you're true?
Yeah, I am 100% sure I'm true.
That was conservative YouTuber Nick Shirley. His viral video where he's going door to door at daycares in the Minneapolis area and saying that he's uncovering massive amounts of fraud at Somali-run daycares has exploded on social media. Elon Musk retweeted the video. J.D. Vance retweeted the video. CNN is looking into Shirley's claims. This idea of fraud in Minnesota, though, is not new. In fact, for many, many years, the Department of Justice has been prosecuting cases against dozens of defendants, many of whom are concentrated in the Somali American community here in the Minneapolis area. Some of those cases actually began under Biden's DOJ in 2022 for a various list of different types of frauds. And so far, there have been at least 80 people indicted, at least 56 convictions. Attorney General Pam Bondi responded to the Shirley video, as did the FBI Director Kash Patel. Both of them say federal law enforcement has been all over this from the beginning and has secured many indictments. Further, this has become a major political headache for Governor Tim Walz because Republicans here in Minnesota say he is ultimately responsible for these fraud issues, for not doing enough to have an adequate level of accountability.
And you know, my thing about this hypocrisy is you can went up to Tim Walz for supposedly turning the blind eye to this, but look what's happening. Look what Pam Bondi and Kash Patel is doing with this whole Epstein. They're covering this shit up. All right,
ain't nobody really talking about that
exactly.
Either.
So who are they to call out?
And then another thing for him,
and look
for
what
the Americans to sit there and take that little bit and lie and share it. I mean, false news, fake news, and who else took that and went viral with that? The child care shit, some shit that Trump made up. But when it comes to Epstein file, they don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, they're covering it up. They're covering that shit up.
They covered up a lot of shit that fine print. That shit
Who are they? Who are they to call out anybody else
Okay.
when they're breaking all these
I see.
laws every day? And then another thing I want to talk about is Trump. What you know? What Trump keep beefing with these celebrities, right? Every other day he's calling out a celebrity. If it's Taylor Swift, Roseanne, I mean, it's always some celebrity that Trump is beefing with. You know why I think he's doing that? I figured it out. I think Trump is mad because he feel like they turned on him. You remember before he got into politics, Trump was into that in crowd with Hollywood. He was around the celebrities and stuff like that. And when he became Republican, a lot of them kind of rejected him. I mean,
it made him mad.
yeah, he's mad because Hollywood, his friends, have turned on him. I guess he feels like, and he's mad about it. I mean, Ivanka walked away from politics and she got back into that Hollywood clique. You know what I'm saying? She's having parties and shit like that. She's back with the crew. But Trump, I mean, they don't want to deal with him anymore.
Wait a minute. So, because I don't hear nothing about his daughter now. So she ain't with all that no more. For real, though?
To hang with these Hollywood celebrities. But Trump, I think he's mad because they don't want to deal with him no more. And that's why he keeps attacking George Clooney and all these other
I don't want the man to be the president, D. So what the hell? So yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I just think he just his feelings hurt because they kicked him out.
Well, let it be hurt. Let's leave.
Because Ivanka's back with him.
That's all. Leave.
Ivanka's back with that Hollywood clique.
She back with him, so he need to leave.
You notice you don't even see her around Trump anymore.
No.
She don't even be around him anymore. All right? Because she know
her own thing.
And plus,
even though she's still making money, they still making money, D. They still making money.
Right.
But yeah, I see him.
And then, I mean, another thing, all right? Watch Elon Musk. Elon Musk said a few weeks ago that he's going to see to it that J.D. Vance wins in 2028. That basically he wants to make sure Democrats don't win for a very long time.
Wait a minute.
Right? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Came out.
What did he say? What did he say that crazy motherfucker said?
America is toast if the radical left wins. They will open up the floodgates to illegal immigration and fraud. Won't be America no more. So he's back on the Trump train. So he's going to spend all the money he can and do all he can
to keep the Democrats out of power.
Yeah, that the Republicans win the midterm. Now, my thing is, Latrice said, hell no. My thing is,
what I'm talking about.
Here's my concern.
I just finna cuss.
Here's my concern.
I just finna, yeah.
Do you remember? You remember when Elon was paying people $1 million, and it looked like he was paying people to vote Republican? I know, right, Latrice? I know.
No, somebody need to kick his ass.
But my thing is,
shit like
is that you remember when Trump
trying to goddamn cheat for that phone ball? He gonna leave. He getting the fuck out of the White House.
He made a comment about Elon worked his magic with the machine. Remember that?
I believe the help got him in this time. Some people voted for him.
I want to thank Elon because
he helped push them over
with the machines. And then I'm just saying, man. And then a few days before the election, Elon said he knew Trump was going to win.
Yeah, he knew it.
He said he knew he was going to win.
Because you notice when they're doing Kamala, they were counting her up. Her shit didn't move. But his it kept going up.
And then there are accusations that in districts that are Democrats that Trump was winning in those blue districts that was never won by a president. Like the accusation was that some of these voting machines would counting Kamala ballots.
See what I'm talking about?
Continue to count Trump. There were a bunch of unusual situations
See what I'm talking about?
In 2024. And now when Democrats had looked into all of that, but because Trump accused the Democrats of cheating in 2020. They checked all of those voting machines, bro. They investigated all of those voting machines and found nothing. All right. So you mean to tell me, I mean, what are you doing letting Elon Musk get access to these machines? I mean, at least investigate it. I don't know if Elon Musk did anything or not. But
he did. He did.
And then he said he's gonna see to it that Democrats don't win for a very long time.
He got away that first time. And he figured I got away first. I'm gonna get away with it. Well, let him try it this time. The next time.
I mean, Democrats. I mean, because you know why Elon? You know why Elon is so vested in Trump and Republicans keeping the power they have? Because when the Democrats get in there, all this crazy shit don't stop for one.
It's over.
Number two,
It's over.
all these people going to be brought into hearings to answer for a lot of crazy shit they've done. Elon Musk going to answer for what Doge did. All right? Did you hear that Doge actually cost the American taxpayers more money? Elon Musk vowed that he was going to reduce or find fraud and cut spending. Doge actually cost us more money and caused more chaos. All right? Number one, why did Trump give access to our personal information to a guy that's not even a government employee? He wasn't even in the cabinet. Why did he give Elon Musk that kind of authority to handle that kind of information? And then Elon Musk in turn gave it to these young guys who we know nothing about, what they said was illegal. Elon Musk's going to be investigating. He knows it. All right? He knows it. All right? Then he getting all these contracts, these government contracts from Trump. He stand to benefit a lot, all right, from Trump winning. He has gotten richer since Trump won. All right? Democrats get back in there, all that stuff is going to stop.
It's over. And you better believe, bro, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
That's why he's
it's never going to happen.
That's why Latrice said, wow. That's why he's going to say he's going to spend all the money he can to keep Republicans in power, because he knows he's going to be brought into a lot of hearings. A lot of people. Pam Bondi, Cash Patel, Pete Hegseth, all right, blowing up those boats in Venezuela. You just can't do this stuff anymore. When Democrats get in there, there are going to finally be checks and balances. Right now, the guardrails are off. He can do whatever he wants right now. All right?
And he doing it. And he doing
it. Right. Getting more richer than Trump off this administration. Yeah. And if Trump loses, Elon can't come back to America. Right. And did y'all see that was a speaking of getting rich, all right? That was an article that just came out that Trump is the richest president ever. He's the richest president ever.
Move him up. All right? Wow. Move him up.
His net worth doubled. And he's only been in there for a year. And he's doubled his net worth. All right? He's doubled it. All right? And MAGA don't care. I wonder if they're going to turn a blind eye.
These men don't care because they winning, D. They winning.
Look, because Trump.
And they get what they want.
Yeah, it's him. It's him.
And he's doing what he wants. So, yeah.
I'd be happy too. Every little thing Joe Biden did, but because they like Trump, they don't care. He gets a pass because they like him.
Exactly. Now it's all about white people trying to shine now. Trying to put white people on the map, which is fucked up. Trying to help his people out, his white people out.
Get this. Get this, though. Get this. He wants more money. He wants his supporters to donate more money to him.
For what?
He just doubled his net worth, and he's sending out emails to his supporters wanting more money.
Let me tell you,
greed knows no boundaries. I guess this man would never be satisfied. I mean, this man is worth like $12 billion. Okay, he's at 6.6 billion. He's at 6.6 billion. So I guess he's trying to catch up with Elon at this point.
I mean, how much he is?
Exactly. The Biden crime family. They had all kinds of man for 4 years.
How much he is?
He's worth
60 billion.
I think when he won, he was at like 2 billion, and now he's at 6.6. Right, Matt? He's at 6.6, and then he sent out an email wanting more money from his supporters. I guess he's just gonna drain them dry. He's just gonna take everything. He just gonna take it. He gonna clean them
out. And they're gonna give it to him. And they're gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
those stupid motherfuckers, they're gonna give it to him.
And look, man, with all of this superbug that's going around America, you see this?
Which people need to be careful. That shit ain't no joke.
They're saying a lot of hospitals are overwhelmed now. I mean, where's RFK's leadership? Where's the CDC at? I mean, what are they doing to try to stem the spread of this influenza? They say it's a super flu. Where's the CDC at?
He said this shit is bad.
Right, man.
Real
Right,
bad.
man. I mean, why aren't they taking the lead on this and trying to, slow the spread of this virus? I mean, I haven't heard anything out of him. Bro, we're on our own, man. We're on our own, And another thing I want to talk about is the worship. They still worshiping Trump. Trump is just a man. He's not a god. And down at Mar-a-Lago, there's this woman here. Now, I granted this woman got skills. All right, look at what she did. Let me show you a video of what she did down there. This woman got skills. All right, fair use, YouTube, fair use. Here she is right here. All right, fair use.
Wait a minute, this was in Florida?
Yeah, this was at his house. So she just
So she was out there drawing him?
yeah, and she did a picture of Jesus Christ, and she did a painting of Jesus Christ, and she did one of Trump next to Jesus Christ. All right, and so this is Trump supposedly looking at a cross. Like, Trump is not a Christian. Trump is not a
Trump is
saint.
evil.
You know what I'm saying? He's not a saint. See, that's the thing. That's the thing I don't like about
blowing his shit up, blowing his head up.
Is that they try to deify, and he's not a saint. He's not. The same thing they did with Charlie Kirk. This guy said that Charlie Kirk should be considered a saint. All right, a saint. All right, and all the stuff he said about minorities, and you're gonna make Trump. You're gonna. I know, Latrice. And then you're gonna paint a picture of him looking at the cross like he's some sort of
right. That's what it is.
Second coming of Jesus Christ. I don't understand this, And like I said, they try to deify Charlie Kirk, and he said that he felt like black women were too stupid to do anything. And that makes me wonder, why did Nicki Minaj and Candace Owens support him? Are they not offended that Charlie Kirk believed black women just
about the stuff that came out of his mouth?
That's just like me supporting a man that said that believe that black men are dumb and stupid and violent. It's just like me supporting them. Did they not care that Charlie Kirk felt like black women just too stupid? That the only way they can have anything in America is through DEI, and Nicki Minaj and Candace Owens
stupid. Because they stupid.
I mean, he can be your friend, but you at least can be offended and be like, no, I don't think that's cool. Isn't he essentially talking about you too? Isn't he calling y'all dumb too? That's what I understand about Black MAGA. They get this stuff a pass. I would not be supporting anybody that feel like I was too dumb and too violent to do anything. I just don't understand that about these Nicki Minaj and all these other people. And another thing I want to talk about is this whole thing with Nicki Minaj. They want Nicki Minaj deported. Kirk made a trans OnlyFans model. Okay, it's a cult. Right, man. But let me say this. I don't agree with this. They're trying to, first of all, Nicki Minaj isn't going anywhere because she's on the Trump train, all right? But they're trying to start a petition to get her deported out of the country.
Trying to get out.
And although I don't agree with her stand,
they're trying to get out.
I don't think this is fair because, I don't think this is fair because, they trying to deport people on the left that Trump don't like. So that don't make us, how can we complain about them? We're just like them. I don't think because you disagree with somebody's political stance that they should be kicked out of the country. They said we taking him out of context, but truth is he lied about what DI is to cover his racism. Right, Latrice, right.
That's right.
He has a soft spot for. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But do y'all think she needs to be deported though? All right, I don't think. I mean, like I said, I'm not a nigga.
So they try to. So she already lost a whole lot of fans. So a whole lot of people not supporting her. They not fucking with her no more. So now they want to have the country too. So they want to have the country too.
Yeah, they want.
Okay, I thought she.
Last time I checked.
Wait a minute. I knew she was from. Where's she from?
Dog it.
I knew she wasn't from here. Is she here legal though?
Yeah, she is here legally, but she's not a U.S. citizen though. Like other dark skin.
Okay, what about her husband? Oh, he's a child.
Yeah. He's born in America. Yeah. Board her visa like, but you know it's not gonna happen, Latrice. I'll be good with it. It's not gonna happen because she supports Trump.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Trump is not gonna let nothing happen to. He's not gonna deport her. He's not gonna deport her. And I also want to talk about Gavin. Gavin, look, man. I think Gavin has the charisma. He has the looks. He has the personality.
Smart. And he don't play. And
he stands up.
He say what it mean and mean what he say. That's why I like it. That's why I like it.
I think Gavin Newsom has everything it takes to be the next president.
Because he ain't scared of him. Yeah, that's what I like about him. He ain't scared of him.
And I definitely believe that black people definitely going to show up for Gavin Newsom. They're going to show up for him. All right. Now, he's trolling Trump.
If I was voting, I'll vote for him, give him a try. If I was voting, I'll vote for him, give him a try.
I really don't think there's anybody right now that can really go against Gavin. It seems like he's the only one fighting against MAGA. I agree. The only thing is, like he's trolling Trump the same way Trump trolled Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
It don't seem to be landing. I like Gavin. I like. He got that Bill Clinton type persona about him. He's a very charismatic guy. All right. I like the way he went on Fox News and he handled Sean Hannity.
He shot that down there. He shot down there. I ain't see it, but he shot it
down. Gavin is not afraid to go on right-wing media and check him. Even go look it up. Sean Hannity thought he was going to take him down. Sean Hannity admitted he had to take a few drinks after he had an interview with Gavin. All right, you cannot talk this man. This man is smart. All right, I'm rocking with Gavin. All right. Now,
me too.
I'm working with any Democrat. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's Pete Buttigieg. I don't care if it's Kamala. I don't care. Any Democrat is better than what we're seeing right now. All right? Any Democrat. All right? His trolling of Trump, it doesn't seem like nobody really paying him all that much attention. It's not really hitting, I mean, every day he trolls Trump on something. He don't get no media attention.
No, dude.
He don't. When Trump was trolling Joe, I mean, everybody's talking about it. But Gavin is trolling Trump. It just nobody's really talking. Because you know why? Because Trump dominates the airways. He dominates. The man is a ratings giant. All right. I kind of want Hunter Biden though. He tell Republicans to fuck.
That's a good one.
Right, man. Right.
That's a good one.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Exactly, y'all. And I also want to talk about, well, guess who's beefing with Trump? Lauren Boebert is beefing with Trump because I believe Trump vetoed a water project in her state, and I think he did it for revenge because she signed up for those Epstein files. And one thing about Trump, you cross him,
to get her back. Wow.
Right. One thing you cross him, he's gonna come back at you. I mean, look what he did to Marjorie Taylor Greene. All right. So now Lauren Boebert is the latest person to help around and find out. And now she's saying this isn't over. This isn't over. So now he's turning the women against him now. Because Boebert is mad. All right. So Marjorie Taylor called him out. All right, saying that she can't believe she got duped by him and she got played by him, and she was a sucker for Trump. And now Lauren Boebert is saying the same thing. And you know what I think? I think a lot of this is because Trump's approval rating is in the shithole right now.
It is.
All right,
And good.
And I think the reason why a lot of these MAGA Republicans are turning on him is because they see the writing on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
He is very unpopular, bro, and the approval rating shows that. I mean, let me show you something. What he's saying, like his approval rating is so low, like he surpassed his low approval rating from the first term. Like, I don't think it's going low. But let me talk about this. I just saw something, bro. Trump threw a party down there in Mar-a-Lago, right?
Yeah, okay.
And they had Vanilla Ice performing. All right, let me play you the video. It's kind of funny.
Hold on, funny. Vanilla Ice, he's a MAGA too?
Yeah. And it was down there dancing to Ice. That's Vanilla Ice right there. And then they had a Ninja Turtle on the stage. All right, let me play you the video. All right, and let me tell you what had me laughing about this. All right, here it is right here. All right, look at this video. Right, man, right. And see, she's dancing to Ice. Ice has been snatching people up, and they think she's just kind of rubbing and mocking people, and she's dancing Ice.
Well, I don't want to, she probably singing the song. For some people that think take it the wrong way because she's a MAGA.
Bro.
So anything come out her funk ass mouth, they're gonna take it the wrong way.
But look, this right here got me balling. Let me show y'all what somebody said. You saw that, right? Vanilla Ice on the stage, right? This had me balling. Somebody said, imagine being the president of the United States and the best performer you can only get is Vanilla Ice. You're the president of the United States of America.
You're right.
And you can't get anybody better than Vanilla Ice. Now, wonder how many sexually unsatisfied women. right, Matt. So let me say this. He couldn't get Snoop. Where you at, Snoop? Where you at, Nelly? Where you at? Rick Ross.
And Soulja Boy.
Now, you remember when he won and at the inauguration, it was like, well, I performed because I respect the office. Okay, where you at, Nelly? Why you didn't go out there and tap dance for his New Year's badge? Where you at, Rick Ross? Where were y'all at? You mean to tell me he couldn't get nobody better than Vanilla Ice to come in there to perform on New Year's night? And did you see what LeVert said? There was a rumor that was out saying that he was going to perform. That ain't nowhere in hell people gonna be there performing for no Trump.
Now that the soul of Motown is not gonna get into that hunk.
Don't say nothing like that. Yeah, don't say nothing like that. But listen though, let me play to you what Joe Rogan said. And then I got one more thing I want to play before we get off here. Let me play to you what Joe Rogan said. Now, Joe Rogan was on board, but this is why people are mad at what ICE is doing. He's right on point. He helped Trump get elected, but he's right about this. Listen to Joe Rogan.
Start showing up at Home Depot. Instead of looking for gangbangers, looking for criminals and cartel members, they go to whatever's easiest pickings so they can get numbers up. There's do you know Ed Calderon? Do you know who he is? He worked. He was a Mexican military guy who now is an American citizen, but he reports extensively on the cartels, and just was telling me some horror stories about ICE raids. And one of them was they took this guy who had been brought over here when he was a baby, but didn't have American citizenship. His family, came over here illegally, lived here for 20 years, can't speak Spanish. They deport him. Send him to Tijuana.
Can't speak Spanish.
Can't speak Spanish. Does not speak Spanish. He is essentially an American citizen. He just Never lived anywhere else. He just doesn't have the paperwork. He's not a criminal. They sent him over to Tijuana, and now
Right,
he's still
man.
live in Mexico.
Right.
He doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's on the streets. Has no idea. He doesn't have any money.
Could you imagine that, bro?
Damn.
You've been born in America. I mean, it wasn't your
Because
choice.
he still speak English or something? Because he's speaking
No.
Spanish, that's why they
He's been
son
living
him
here
up.
all his life. His parents were illegal. He's been living in America all his life. All he knows is American life. And they deport him. All right, he probably had a job, was working towards building a life in America, and he just snatched this dude up and just send him somewhere he's never been. And he's like on the street, like not knowing what to do. That's fucked up.
He can't come back? They can't bring him back? They can't bring him back?
Right, man. Right. No.
So they can't bring him back?
No, they're snatching people up who are contributing, who have
no reason. For no reason.
Contributing towards American society, who was born here against their will. All right, there are people. I saw a story where a young lady was going to college. Same situation. Spent all her whole life here, and they just snatched this woman up and just sent her somewhere she's never been before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know how to speak the language. That's fucked up. They said, look, nobody's against deporting criminals. Trump said he was going to go after the criminals first. They're not going after criminals. They're going after law-abiding citizens who's complying, who's going to the immigration meetings and shit like that. They're doing the work. They're trying to get their papers, and they're deporting them. This is disgusting. Yeah, exactly, man.
It's racist. It's evil. That's what I said. He got to go. He got to get out the White. He got to leave the White House, the People House.
Cool, man.
He got to get out of there, dog. I'm telling you.
A lot of people going to answer for this stuff they're doing. And then the last thing I want to talk about.
That's what I'm waiting on.
The last thing I want to talk about before I get off here is this whole thing with Jack Smith. Jack Smith broke it down as to why they went after Trump. All right. I mean, they're trying to make it sound like it's a witch hunt. All right. Jack Smith, and then they released this man's testimony on New Year's Eve so nobody could see. All right. So I just let you know they deported our future nurses. Facts. Facts, Patrice, not the criminals. Facts. I mean, they deported a kid receiving facts. Man, that's heartless to do something like that. But I want y'all to hear, Republicans are dirty motherfuckers. Let me tell you how they're dirty. All right? Because all the time they was investigating Hunter Biden, they had those hearings all on network. Fox News was showing the hearings and all this bullshit. Now, Jack Smith wanted to testify in front of the public so the American people see what evidence he had, and they don't want to do it. And then they released his testimony right before on New Year's Eve so nobody could see it. All right? Listen to what Jack Smith said and tell me where's the fucking lie. All right? Listen to what he said. This dude broke it down, man. Listen to this. All right, here it is. Listen to what he says now.
Nearly 3 decades, I've been a career prosecutor. I've served during both Republican and Democratic administrations, and I've been guided by those principles in every role I've held. I continued to honor those principles when I was appointed to serve as special counsel in November of 2022. The decision to bring charges against President Trump was mine, but the basis for those charges.
You already said? You already said? He said it was mine, not Joe Biden, not Kamala. It was his. So Joe Biden was not using the Department of Justice or whatever to go after Trump like Trump is doing to Democrats. All right? Jack Smith said it was his decision. All right? Listen.
Rests entirely with President Trump and his actions, as alleged in the indictments returned by grand juries in 2 different districts.
Facts, man. Facts.
Our investigation developed proof beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump engaged in a criminal scheme to overturn the results of the 2020 election and to prevent the lawful transfer of power. Our investigation also developed powerful evidence that showed that President Trump willfully retained highly classified documents after.
Facts. We saw that.
Right.
He had the fucking documents in his bathroom. He got with a ring and see he stole the documents. All right? Let him keep going.
He left office in January of 2021, storing them at his social club, including in a ballroom.
Right. How is it a witch hunt when it was there? We saw the picture. of the documents. All right, how's it a witch hunt? He stole them. Everything he did is on tape. All right, let me keep it going.
And a bathroom. He then repeatedly tried to obstruct justice to conceal his continued retention of those documents.
Right. There are people that worked at Mar-a-Lago, his staff, said they were told to hide the documents. They testified on oath that they were told to hide them. All right? So it's not a witch hunt. All right? Let me keep it
Never
going.
will.
I remain grateful for the counsel, judgment, and advice of my team as I executed my responsibilities. I am both saddened and angered that President Trump has sought revenge against career prosecutors, FBI agents, and support staff simply for doing their jobs and for having worked on those cases. These dedicated public servants are the best of us, and they have been wrongly vilified and improperly dismissed from their jobs. I made my decisions in the investigation without regard to President Trump's political association, activities, beliefs, or candidacy in the 2024 presidential election. We took our actions based on the facts and the law, the very lessons I learned early in my career as a prosecutor. We followed Justice Department policies and observed legal requirements. The timing and speed of our work reflects the strength of the evidence and our confidence that we would have secured convictions at trial. If asked whether to prosecute a former president based on the same facts today, I would do so regardless of whether that president was a Republican or a Democrat.
All right, now this is the part. This is a quick minute. Just a quick minute. This is the part where he breaks it down. All right, right here.
So, did you develop evidence that President Trump, was responsible for the violence at the Capitol on January 6th?
So our view of the evidence was that he caused it.
He caused it.
And that he exploited it.
Exactly.
And that it was foreseeable to him.
But you don't have any evidence that he instructed people to crash the Capitol, do you?
As I said, our evidence is that he, in the weeks leading up to January 6th, created a level of distrust. He used that level of distrust to...
Right, because he was gaslighting them, saying it was stolen.
Look, now, phone got 5 minutes, D.
Okay, it's about to go off.
Get people to believe fraud claims that weren't true. He made false statements to state legislatures, to his supporters, in all sorts of contexts, and was aware in the days leading up to January 6th that his supporters were angry when he invited them, and then he directed them to the Capitol.
Fact. That's exactly what he did. He gassed them, got them amped up, and sent them to the Capitol. And then the last thing I want to touch on, 2 weeks ago,
I gotta go. My camp, this shit finna go down.
Yeah, he had.
But look, let me shout him out. Shout everybody out. Hopefully see y'all next weekend, Lord will. D, good show. And peace to everyone.
Shout out to Garrett. Shout out to Latrice. Matt.
Once again, Happy New Year. Bear is sleeping and the phones will go dead. One love. Yeah. See y'all next weekend. Hopefully, Lord will. God is good. And we're going to see what this year going to bring. You feel me?
Yes. Now, next week, Lord willing, next week, Latrice should be back on Fridays at 8:30 Eastern time. All right. Latrice and Reese should be back on. And then we'll be back doing Saturdays and Sundays. Tomorrow we're not coming on, but we'll be back on next Saturday and next Sunday. All right. And once again, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. Thank you, Latrice. And we'll be watching when you go live. I want to wish I wish everybody a great year, New Year, a great safe, prosperous New Year. Thank y'all for coming through. I got you, Latrice. Yeah, I did. I never got to it. But I will. I do got 3i Atlas News, JNL, but I never got to it. Thank you, Miss Knott. Thank you. And Miss Knott. Shout out to Miss Knott. Miss Knott was here listening in the background. Shout out to her. But yes, I will bring that 3i Atlas News next week. I did have it. I'm sorry I didn't get to it. I got so wrapped up in this whole politics things. But I do got 3i Atlas News, and I will talk about it, Lord willing, next Saturday. And we'll be back on next Saturday and next Sunday and next week. We're off tomorrow, but we'll see y'all next Saturday. All right? All right. Thank you for coming through, JNL. Everybody, Miss Knight, Latrice, Matt, Garrett, much love to y'all. And I'll see y'all, Lord, on the next Saturday. Peace.